MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Ducks and the Milwaukee Brewers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Brandon Woodruff will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So digging in now, Lawrence Cohen comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only does this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage. So he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Stepping into the box, Lucas Cohen. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First offering on its way. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Now a throw over. Runners back. Cohen gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
It took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Cohen. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Runner, yes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A bouncer up the middle. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Digging in, Oliver the man. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Ducks lead it 1-0. Dan Palmer starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Ben Whitney. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
The first baseman, Ben Whitney.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Looped over toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
To the plate now, Spencer, his dudeness, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Michael.
Now at the plate, Michael Cohen. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Al Messina. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Comes set, the 0-1. Fouled off. The set and the 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Settling in now, Keston Hiura. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, Keston Hiura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Outside 2-1. Two and two.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Omar.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he misses there. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Alan Hansen. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Now here's the pitch. Got him. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Dan Palmer. 9-1-2 due up.
Dan Palmer.
First offering on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Lawrence Cohen. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He singled to open up the ball game. Now the 1-0. One and two. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And with one away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. So coming to the plate, Lucas Cohen. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And this is taken outside for ball one. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Cohen, originally from New York State, is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the AL this year. That's according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in that category.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
And that's the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Stephen Cohen.
Into the box now, Stephen Cohen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Ball two.
2-0.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. At the plate, Oliver the man, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Stepping in now, Ben Whitney, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Whitney is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Spencer, his dudeness, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 3 runs already home here. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Long Island leads it 4-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Set to get his day started, Manny Pena, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Bases are empty. One man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box now, Brandon Woodruff. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Cohen. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they extend the lead to 5-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
In now, Al Messina. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And it's fouled away. No outs, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Dan Palmer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So now to the plate, Lawrence Cohen, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is under it, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Long Island leads this one 5-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch.
Oh, 1 ball.
Kane, playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The left fielder, number 24, Garcia.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. His dudeness is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh.
The 1-0.
Oh.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Alec Bettinger gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for the Brewers, Number 31, Alex Bettinger.
Digging in once again, Lucas Cohen, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Garcia on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Into the box, Stephen Cohen popped him up. Arcia backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batter, third baseman, Oliver, the man.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Oliver, the man. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Striding in, Ben Whitney. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Spencer is Dudeness, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Ducks lead this one 5-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Popped him up. Whitney is under this one. One gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Alan Hansen.
Digging in, Alan Hansen. One run in and one gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. One run, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Two and two the count. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Orlando Arcia is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 5-1 ball game. Now to the plate, Michael Cohen. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Al Messina, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The pitcher, number 36. Dan Palmer.
In now, Dan Palmer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
The batter, the shortstop, Lawrence Cohen.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box now, Lawrence Cohen, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Garcia, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 37 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Corbin Burns gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
the center fielder.
At the plate now, Lucas Cohen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Steven Cohen.
Standing in, Stephen Cohen. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 strike.
And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. Long Island is on top 8-1. At the plate, Manny Pena will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
So here's Avisail Garcia, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Brewers strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Adalberto Mejia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Striding into the box, Oliver the man comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Ben Whitney, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now. Hard hit at third, reined in, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
At the plate, Spencer is Dudeness. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Mejia, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Standing in now, Michael Cohen, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. A little bit outside. 2-1. Hit to short. Garcia has it. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? Al Messina. First delivery to him on the way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double.
stretch.
Get up and stretch. The Ducks are out in front here, 9-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Bobby
attention, please.
Levens will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cody Puckett will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Christian Yelich.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-0 count, the pitch.
3 balls, no strike.
Levens is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Keston Hiura is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One-0 count. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away. Two
2-0 count. Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 3-1.
Hey! Careful.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Omar Narvaez.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Runners on first with one down. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Alan Hansen the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Stepping in, Cody Puckett, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here it comes. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Lawrence Cohen is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Line towards center field. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
In now, Lucas Cohen as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, catcher, Steven Cohen.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Cohen. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Now batting.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Arodys Vizcaíno enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Oliver, the man, will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses, ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-0. And he misses, ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in, Ben Whitney. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Vizcaíno, 30 years of age. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
That's the ball.
Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped him up. Henson has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Long Island is out in front 10-1. Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The shortstop, Orlando.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Arcia.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Manny Pena. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ryan Healy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Ryan Healy.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 17 home runs and 37 RBIs. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Another full count pitch home. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cohen is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Brent Suter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brent Suter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Spencer, his dudeness, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Back in standing. Stepping in now, Michael Cohen, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the stretch. On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Full count, 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Popped him up. Pena over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The pitcher, number 18, Bobby Levin.
The pitcher, Bobby Levins, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1.
Nope, that's away.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Runners on first with one down. Back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Ducks are out in front 10-1. And here's Christian Yelich now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Out in front of it, strike one. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Lifted in the air to center field. Cohen is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery.
Yep, that ball went out.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in to try it again, Omar Narvaez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Ducks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dan Palmer hangs win number 11 on his line. Brandon Woodruff was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Bobby Levens takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.